Pair Eyewear is making it really easy to refresh your look with their newest colorways. So whether you're looking for something bold or something classic, there's a perfect match for you.
Face frames start at just $60 and top frames start at only $25. So you can change your look as often as you want without breaking the bank. Pair is giving you 15% off your first pair when you use code SIBLING15 at paireyewear.com. That's PAIR eyewear.com, code SIBLING15.
Money, I have an idea.
What?
You and me have both taken our fitness very seriously this past year.
Uh-huh.
Why are you saying like that?
Because you're probably under some fucking hoot nanny kooky.
Because if we set a goal for ourselves or it's something we have to do, we'll take it. We won't slide to the left.
Oh no, my shit is serious. My shit is rigorous.
So in June, we're gonna do the first Sibling Rivalry shirtless podcast.
Are we though? Girl, the amount of things we said we're gonna do, the movie, the anything you can do.
The truth is, I'll probably chicken out in June. But if I say it out loud, it's not like we're not gonna be doing a podcast in June. We're gonna be doing a podcast in June.
Maybe
that is for sure gonna be happening.
Maybe we won't. If
you don't have any better offers.
If you have anything to do with it.
Money, I am the one holding this podcast on the hair on my back, holding this podcast up. I actually don't have any hair on my back, like practically none.
I got my
they're like micro hairs if I have any of them.
I'm jealous. I wish I was more of a hairless person. Although you don't have eyebrows, I'm happy I have eyebrows.
Whoa, hey, whoa, baby, whoa. We ain't got certain personal attacks.
Hey, remember the time I said, "Oh, Bob, I don't like your glasses." You're like, "Well, you know what I hate about you, Monet? Those fucking ugly ass Uggs that lean into the middle."
Okay. To be clear, it wasn't my glass. It was. I want to say yours was unprovoked. I was just sitting there drinking some water, and unprovoked, you were like, "I hate that fucking cup." Bitch.
Yeah, was the cup you? Was the cup about you? No, I didn't say I hate how your hands hold that cup because you would have.
I was going into your. No, I said the Uggs. I said I don't like your. I didn't say
my feet lean in.
I said the shoes lean.
And what is making are the shoes leaning on their own?
And what do you think is making the cup go to my face? My hands.
I did not say your hands. I said the cup.
And you always attack my hands in this podcast. You just the last podcast you were attacking my hands. So I don't want to hear nothing from you about attacking nobody's body. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Keep it zipped.
Bitch, whatever.
So don't come for my cup, and I won't come for your Uggs.
Also,
that was unprovoked.
Also, you drinking out of this can is hilarious. It's like a thimble. It's like you were drinking.
You keep it up.
Keep
it up. Lean to the left. Keep it up. Lean in shoes.
That's what you look like.
Lean back. Y'all know Fat Joe wrote the song about Monet's Uggs and walk around saw Monet on the train. He said, "Lean back, lean back." There's this guy who goes up to people at like stores, and he goes up to people who are like usually like boomers or older.
Mm-hmm.
And he just asks them, "How much did you pay for your first house?" And usually people answer $23,000, $13,000, $50,000. And this one lady was like, "Who the fuck are you?"
I mean,
he went there and was like, "How much you pay for a house?" She's like, "Who the fuck are you?" She's like, "Mind your business." One of these
TikTok guys.
Yeah,
I thought it was all scripted.
Well, maybe I think some of them are, some of them aren't. But this lady read him the fucking riot act. She was like, "Who are you? Why would I tell you? I don't know you."
That's probably scripted, girl.
He was like, "I'm just asking." She goes, "And I'm just telling you." No, mind your business. Who the hell are you? Who are you? Why would I tell you?
Like,
and some of the comments were like, "Karen." I was like, I don't know. She kind of ate that. Like, mind your business.
There's just one video going viral about this woman. She's the camera's from her POV and she's in an Uber and it's her telling that you were talking the whole time. Like you were on the phone the whole time. I couldn't have my own conversation because you were talking on the phone the whole time. And the Uber driver is getting her together. She's like, "Girl, you're in my car." She's like, "Where's your car?" Exactly, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story short, she gets out of the car and then you go to the comments. She thought the people who were going to be on her side. Everyone was like, "No," like the Uber driver. Like, honestly, I agree. If the Uber talk to anyone besides me. I mean, it's different if you're on the phone yelling, having a loud conversation. That's different. But if you're just on, have your AirPods in, you're like, yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. And apparently she was on the phone with like her insurance for something because she had blah, 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 blah. So people are reading the content creator. They're like, no, 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 no. She was on the phone trying to have something with her insurance. She wasn't being crazy. And you're telling her she can't talk on the phone in her own car is wild.
But also, granted, in reality, they're probably literally friends. There's probably a reason why you didn't see the Uber driver. It's literally her friend, slightly changing her voice.
Oh, you think?
These TikTokers be lying down.
Oh,
God, they be
think
lying.
about that, Bob.
Just making content. Just literally making content. Now, I will say this. If I order Uber Black, I think, because there is an option to say quiet preferred.
Yeah.
If you order an Uber Black and you're on the phone, that's not okay, in my opinion, especially because you are paying more specifically for this experience.
Well, Bob, we all can't afford an Uber Black.
Well, what I'm talking to you, a person who can.
You don't know that.
Well, I be seeing you in them.
When?
I didn't see you get.
When?
I've seen a lot of Uber Blacks.
When?
I've seen you in an Uber Black before.
You can't pick up one instance where I had an Uber Black.
Well, I don't, because you drive, Mo. How many times have I seen you in an Uber?
So which one? So am I always driving or am I taking Uber Blacks? Which one is it?
Monet, stop acting like you don't take Uber Blacks. What is this? What is this charade you're doing? What is this show?
I am asking for the ocular proof.
But okay, answer the question. Do you take Uber Blacks?
Not recently. Have I taken Uber Black in my life? Yes, of course I have taken it at least once.
Okay, so what are we talking about? I don't always take it. You know what? The other day, does she listen to the podcast?
Who?
Does Reese listen to the podcast?
No, she doesn't, but she won't. It will be funny. It will be funny.
So the other day, we were at the bar, and Monet's friend was a little tipsy. Actually, she was so tipsy, she was goofy. She was goofy.
No.
Monet, she was goofy. I did not say she was slosh, but she was goofy. You can admit that she was. Anyone who looked at her would have been like, "You've been." Anyone would have been like, "Oh, you've been drinking." Anyone would have looked at her and said that. Would you agree to that? Yes. The answer is yes. So
no, I don't think so.
We're going to the diner, and when she's like, "I'm driving," I said, "I'm not getting in a car." I'm not getting a car. First of all, she was like, she kept going, "Bob, you are so tall." We've met like once or twice before. I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "You weren't this tall." I said, "I have been this tall since 7th grade. I swear to you, I have not grown in it." She goes, "No, you are so tall." And I wasn't even wearing my big Crocs. I was wearing my little Christmas Crocs that Jacob got me. So which I have these like platform Crocs. I wasn't even wearing them. I was wearing my little regular Crocs. And then she was like, "You are," and she goes, "I know what it is. You look shorter back when you was pudgy." I said, "Oh my God." And then she was like, "I used to be pudgy. I was pudgy too." I said, "Two? Ain't no two. You was pudgy. You were pudgy. Honey, we weren't pudgy. I had a little belly, but we were not pudgy." Anyway, so then she told me to get my fat ass in the car.
Dude, she did not take your fat ass.
No, they were trying to get in the car, and I kept being like, "I'm not getting in." Monica kept being like, "Bob, just get in the car." I said, "I am not getting in that car. I don't care if it's around the corner. I'm not getting in that car." But she thought it was because she had chips in her car. She's like, "You afraid of the chips? You don't want to be in the mom mobile?" And I was like, "Yes, that's it." Anyone knows me knows that I'm notoriously afraid of chips. I would have been eating the chips.
That night was so fun. I had such a fun night. I was flirting hard with that bartender, but then I got wind that it wasn't gonna happen because she's like, if I'm gonna hook up, if I'm gonna be in a situation that someone is verse, I like to be prepared for both options, and I definitely was not prepared for one of the options. So I was like, it was
topping.
Yeah, I would have to top, but what if the person wants to top me? I was
joking that you weren't prepared for top.
Oh, no. But yes, I wasn't prepared for the other options. So I was like, well, this isn't.
Well, I was
the first was
he thought
very
I was
nice,
hitting. He seemed like he thought I was hitting on him, and I kept being like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, baby, whoa, whoa."
He was confusing us. He was like, "No, you just talked to me about the opera, remember?"
Sometimes really attractive people cannot fathom that you do not want to hook up with them, and like I can be like, "I'm not saying you're not attractive. I'm just saying I don't want to hook up with you."
Mm-hmm.
There was a guy one time that maybe I should talk about this, that Jacob knows, who was like, "Why doesn't Bob want to have sex with me?" And Jacob was like, "I don't know. He just doesn't want to have sex with you." And he was like, "Why?" And Jacob was like, he just doesn't. Like what? He was like, this doesn't make sense to me. He literally could not. He was like, this is crazy. He was like, this is fucking crazy. Why doesn't he want to have sex with me? I literally can't. And Jacob was like, I don't know what to, and he was like, see, even in private, he hasn't said anything. Jacob was like, no. He could not wrap his brain around this. I think it's because he is an objectively attractive person, and he is attractive. I just don't want to have sex with him. And he cannot believe that.
Why though? Why?
I just don't. I'm not attracted to him in that way.
Got it. So you
can see someone that's objectively attractive. That does not mean that I am attracted to them. You ever see someone who's hot but you don't want to have sex with them?
Yeah, there was this really hot guy at the New Year's party last night. It was really hot. I didn't want to have sex with him.
You are ridiculous. You are the most ridiculous person I have ever met in my entire life.
I wanted to see what.
But that must be someone who, like, for example, we can both agree that Cameron Michaels is objectively good looking. But do you want to have sex with Cameron Michaels?
No.
So you don't want to hook up with Cameron Michaels?
No.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. This person, you know my thing, girl. She was 6'6", built like a fucking. Built like this fucking garage I'm sitting in. Just big, stacked booty, this big ass feet. I was like, yes, but
I got a car.
What?
I have a car.
You've always had a car. Oh,
Monet,
the girl
I saw
that they commented.
I will, when I get back to LA, I will be purchasing a Toyota Yaris for $500. Are you gonna come help me stone it? Disco Daddy's in.
Who?
Disco Daddy's helping me stone it.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. What do you know? He's not. As if I couldn't attain Disco Daddy.
Vince is gonna help you stone his car.
Yes.
What color are you stoning
Naomi's
it?
Naomi's gonna help me too.
What color are you stoning it?
It'll all be revealed in the YouTube video. It's gonna take a while to do it, obviously, because it's gonna be a huge car, and I'm gonna have to do it when I get back from Europe. But Naomi's gonna come help me stone it. Kim says she come help me stone it. You're the only one who doesn't want to help.
I'll come by and hang out. I don't want to put a stone on it.
Actually, you're not allowed to. I've seen your stoning work,
nigga. And what you gonna do when I show up? What you gonna do?
You're not gonna stone anything.
I don't want to stone anything, but I will be there. And how you gonna?
You can show up, but you're not allowed to do. I don't want your sloppy craftsmanship in my car.
I'm not gonna give you my time and energy, honey, because my time is valuable. You can afford all these other girls, but I ain't doing shit.
Honestly, what it is your sloppy craftsmanship would make the project look bad, so I don't want it actually.
Sure. Whatever you got to take us up. But guess what, nigga? I'm showing up.
I've seen the outfits you
and you ain't gonna stop me from showing up.
I'm not trying to stop you from showing up. You're fighting for something that no one's trying to fight you on. No one is trying to stop you.
Yeah, so I'm getting what I want.
But you will not stone anything.
I don't want to.
Because your craftsmanship is sloppy and poor.
Yeah, and I don't want to stone your shitty little Toyota Yaris.
It's bad. It's bad work you've done.
Where's that from?
So that's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's Crystal LeBeja you're referencing.
Oh yes. Look at her makeup.
She looked bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Jinx.
What about Jinx? Oh, then what Jinx do? What Jinx do?
She knows she's gonna be at Carnegie Hall. I kind of want to go see it, but I want to be on.
You know what's really pissing me off?
What?
This shit got me hot, Monet.
What?
I was once, I one time like called Shea Coulee or Joe Kim Boost. I was like, you guys should get together and do Little Shop. You guys should get together and do because they did Little Shop in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Shea Coulee was Audrey, 2, and Joe Kim Booster was Seymour. I was like, you guys should do it, and I want to come see it. I want to come see this. It'll be so much fun to come see. Girl, they're doing it.
Yeah. And why are you mad?
Except Shea Coulee's not playing Audrey 2. Who's Shea Coulee playing?
No, Shea Coulee is Audrey 2. Alex Newell is playing.
Alex Newell's gonna be Audrey.
Is Audrey, yeah.
Audrey. So, girl, Shea Coulee, Joe Kim Booster, and Alex Newell, 2 days after I leave town.
Oh, damn.
I'm so sad. So sad about this.
I'm so
destroyed. Are you gonna go?
What day is it? I don't know.
I want to say it's the 17th.
I'm on tour.
Wait, hold on. Well, okay, we're gonna take a break here because there's something Jacob wants to show me. But we're taking a break anyway. We'll talk about it when we get back. We're back at the strip club last night.
Mm-hmm. Have you gone to the really seedy one, the one over the bridge?
No, I went to Wet and
Wet Dreams and the one next door to Wet Dreams.
the one next door to it, yeah.
Bitch, if y'all want a scary time, the one down the street across the bridge is.
It's not terribly enticing, Monet. You're not selling it to me. What's scary about it?
Like the dancers there, it just feels seedy. Like you're getting a lap dance, and it just feels. I don't know. I can't describe it. Like Wet Dreams and the one next to Wet Dreams, it's an experience. Like it feels like the one down there. Like it feels like it's like the scary strip club. Like everybody looks a little off.
Can you give me anything, Monet? Are they like they're on drugs or something?
They look a little methy there. You know?
Oh, okay. Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we're at the strip club and they want some strippers, but they're like, they don't want to get up and go get them themselves. And I was like, oh, I'll go.
Like Mateo and Nick?
Mateo and Mitch don't want. They because strippers. It was really packed last night, so the strippers are like, it takes a long time for them to make it to you because they're trying to make dollars at every stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they're being turned down by. Which, by the way, I could not be a stripper because a lot of these men were just objectively hot and they're just getting turned down left. That shit would hurt my fucking feelings. If I come up to you and I stick my ass out and you literally go, no, thank you. No.
Well, I think
that shit would hurt my feelings.
At a strip club, there are so many options. You're like, oh, I don't want that one. Or you don't want to blow all your money right now. You know you have to give this dollar up. So you're like, no, thank you. But then they come back later and you're about to.
It would still hurt my feelings. My feelings would be hurt. My feelings are valid. They make sense, but they're valid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, pick the dancer you want. I'm going to go get them and bring them over here. And this became my thing. It was very fun for me. I felt like a madam. Honey. I was like, who do y'all want? My client would love a dance. I think I want to be a 60-something-year-old man, which is 20-something years away. I'm really not that far. Okay. 25 years away. I'll be 60-something. 21 years away. In 21 years, I'll be 60. And I would like to have a cane, a giant fur coat, and a bunch of strippers.
What do you mean a bunch of strippers just walking around with you? No,
like if I would go to strip club, I want to have all the strippers over on my corner.
I mean, you think that's something you want now? You think when you're 60, you'll still want that?
I don't want it now. I want it when I'm 60.
I was saying it's a thing that you think will be fierce now, but when you're 60, there's a high probability.
I mean, probably not. But for right now, I know that in my mind that would be fierce to be in a giant fur coat with a cane, even if I don't need it, with a cane, wearing a suit. But also, do you want to strip on you when you're wearing a suit?
Do you want a stripper
on you while you're wearing a suit, though?
Yeah, no, that's too constricting for me, at least.
I would like some skin-on-skin contact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wait, so did you have fun at the CD strip club?
No, we came. We were there for like 5 minutes. It was myself, Dewan, Andy, and someone else. TJ, Andy's friend TJ. We all went to PV. This is like last year.
Do I know TJ?
No, I don't think you've ever met TJ. He's Andy's bald friend from Boston. Anyway, so
bald is crazy.
I mean, that's a big. When people say me, people are like the big bald drag. I mean, bald is a very insensitive.
I will say this, y'all. When y'all meet us, you don't have to use the word huge. You don't have to use that. You can say tall
or big.
Like,
wow, you're so big.
They really be saying that.
I mean, I'm not really bothered by it. I think it's funny.
Huge, Monet. Have you ever gotten huge?
Yeah, but I'm not really bothered by those when they say it. You know what I mean?
You're huge.
But Bob, compared to everyone else, we are typically looking on the top of everyone's head at the thing. We are huge. We're huge ladies.
Well, the gag is whenever I see any footage from me with any dancers ever, especially how Juicy Couture, baby, it looked like I was dancing with middle schoolers. It looked like I like Alyssa Edwards with Beyond Belief or whatever. It is my big ass and a bunch of tiny DYU little tiny ass.
Yeah, that is good. We did look crazy.
Maya, all of 5'3".
Yeah, we were. Yeah, we look like big ladies. Yeah.
Where's that gown? The Ariel gown.
I have it in storage.
That's one of my pet peeves when Monet throws things away. Unprompted.
Why would I throw that away?
Monet, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that brilliant question. Why would you do that?
Bob, I throw away things that are old or they don't work anymore or they're broken or they're
No, it don't have to
beyond
not work.
repair.
It don't have to be old. Monet can just be annoyed by it. Monet has said on this podcast, Monet just has to just be annoyed. It doesn't have to be old. It doesn't have to be broken. Monet can just be sick of seeing it and she'll throw it away. You have said that on this podcast.
Well, that gold cherry pop gown was broken and old. That's why I got rid of it.
So do you want to keep lying about it has to be old and broken? Because you even said on this podcast you will get rid of stuff just because you're sick of looking at it.
That is
fully
true.
functioning.
But I won't throw it away. Like I'll give it away.
You will throw it away. You're lying again. You will throw it away.
No. Like old drag. Like often, like my old drag. I've also done this at PG, which I don't think they like that I do it, but I think it's good. Like lots of old jewelry and drag here. Can you open it now?
This water will not open. I cannot open this water.
Hey, talk about something. Make me sweat to open this fucking bottle. Nigga, don't you go to the gym?
It's beyond that. This water, I am objectively I can
Mitch.
open a bottle.
Call Mitch. Mitch can open it.
I'm telling you, Monet, this water cannot open.
Bob, I bet you if I was there, I could open it. You know what? Save that bottle of water. Bring it back to the thing. I will open that bottle of water on camera. Save this. Bring it back to America, bitch. Put it in
open this bottle of water.
How much you want to bet? Bob, I will Venmo. Let's both Venmo Drake up $200 right now. Whoever wins.
No, because I will never make a bet with you until you pay me what you owe me. I'm gonna say that right now. Until you pay me what you owe me, I will never make another financial bet with you ever again.
I say we both send Jacob $100. Whoever can open the bottle of water gets the $200.
What are you looking at?
Nothing, bitch. I'm just admiring my yard.
You mind being at work with me?
I am at work with you. And wait,
is the yard moving? Is the yard moving? You were like,
I was saying something. You kept me up with the fucking bottle of water when you were trying to open it.
Big.
No.
Kamaya.
Jacob, do you remember?
Dancing.
It wasn't
huge.
God, it's gone.
Pet peeve, throwing stuff away.
Yes. Oh, I do this at PG, and I don't think they are aware I'm doing it. I told you to bring it back, and you opened it. See, y'all, because he knew I was gonna win.
Now save me my $200. You said whoever can open it. Run me my money.
A lot of my old drag and jewelry,
H2O.
like drag jewelry stuff I get in press boxes, like elastic and stuff like that. Like I bring old costumes to PEG and I put in the thing and I put it like a sign on it saying you can have whatever you want, and it's often always gone. A lot of girls are taking things. Also, I feel like at PEG there should just be a box of.
You know what they like when you drop off drag? Why would they not like that?
I mean, like using it PEG as my fucking garbage bin seems a little shady, but whatever.
Does it? You just making like a lost and found, or like a take a book, like a book share basically with jewelry
and costumes. But yes, long story short, I don't throw things. I mean, not just if
you do throw things away. Stop lying. You throw things
that
away.
aren't drag. Like are we talking about drag? I don't just throw it away. Things that aren't drag, like things in my home, yes, I will throw that away. Like if it's just something that's in the house, I don't have any utility for, it's been there for a long time, it's collecting dust, it doesn't work, no one is using it, why am I keeping it there? Throw it away. It's a waste of space. Or not.
You will throw drag away too.
Why I've been dating Andy. Andy will take everything to Goodwill. Which I heard Goodwill is bad, and there's some moral thing about Goodwill, so we shouldn't get into Goodwill, but whatever, we take it over there.
The Salvation Army.
No, there's a thing about Goodwill now too.
Well, everyone's bad and no one's good, and just burn your clothes. Like what? Come on now, what are we supposed to do, y'all? Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. I want to be good and do the good thing, but at some point, like, let me take stuff to Goodwill, please.
Some pet peeves I have are when people don't brush their teeth in the morning. Because when you're going to interact with other people, I'm like, if you don't brush your teeth and you're working at home, you're in your own office, live your life. But if you don't brush your teeth and you interact with other people and you drink coffee on top of it to mask whatever it is, bitch, the funk is collecting under the coffee. The coffee doesn't.
How do you know they're not brushing their teeth?
I mean, that is. Do you not go on TikTok? People talk about shit like this all the time. It is a thing that people don't always brush their teeth in the morning. They kind of like,
I haven't been on that side of TikTok.
Yeah, you get up and you just do your business. And they're like, yeah, you drink coffee. I'm like, no, coffee doesn't mask the funk. The funk is still there.
Oh, I've not been on that. I thought you were just like asking people in the real world, like, did you brush your teeth this morning? Which would be crazy.
That seems rude to ask people that.
And it wouldn't be unbefitting of your character. I'll say that.
Anyway,
loudly and clearly.
I think I have a lot of pet peeves. I can't think of what they are right now, though.
I mean, I do not like. I have tons of pet peeves. You all know that I don't like. First of all, I don't like nervous laughter. Nervous laughter irritates the shit out of me. And I know you're not doing it on purpose, but I'm just saying it's irritating. People who nervously laugh drive me insane. Also, people pleasers. I hate to be around people pleasers because you know why? It's not pleasing. Your behavior is not. If you are a people pleaser, I assure you, no one is pleased with your behavior. It's genuinely not pleasing.
That's an interesting take. If you are people pleasing, the people are not pleased by what you're doing.
Your behavior, being a people pleaser, is not pleasing behavior.
I mean, in the long term, in that moment, it is pleasing, right? Like if you,
not to me,
not to you, but to the person that they're trying to please. Like people pleasing is not necessarily pleasing to you, but they're trying to please someone else.
But I don't think it's like, for example, someone's like, "Hey guys, what do you want to eat?" And then someone's like, I don't know, I don't want to upset anyone. Like for example, here's a perfect example of people please that's really fucking annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is a really small thing. Fighting over the check. That's not pleasing.
I don't think that's
not
pleasing though.
I'll pay. No, I'll pay. I don't want you to pay. I'll pay. Or something like when I go to hold the door, if you and I get to a spot together and let's say you got there first, I'm like, go ahead. They're like, no, you go. That's not pleasing. If we pull up to an intersection, a four-way intersection, and you're letting cars pass out of turn, that's not pleasing.
Well, that's just fully breaking the laws of the road. Which oftentimes people don't realize like how that works. People do not know how to operate a fucking, which I learned in LA, how to operate a fucking four-way stop sign. People don't know how to do it.
Well, it's pretty simple. Whoever gets there first goes first. That seems really simple. If you get there first, you go first.
Yeah, but then sometimes people try to be polite, like you're saying, and like let the other person go. I'm like, no, bitch, we have to go. You are not fucking up the entire flow of traffic because you're trying to let this person go ahead of you.
Also, there are cars behind you, Mary.
Right. Yeah.
You're fucking their shit up.
That's
not pleasing.
But hey, you know,
not pleasing.
Another place in LA where it's like, not LA, in Beverly Hills. Have you ever driven through there? Where it's like the 8-way car stop. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah,
that is insane. It's like, a lot. It's every direction and also the diagonals. So it's like, who thought this was a good idea? That is craziness. And then, bitch, I can't keep a track of 7 other. I'm like, I think they came before me. So then you start inching, then that person start inching, then you stop, then they stop. That shit needs to be. That is the worst traffic decision that I have ever seen made anywhere.
It's not good. It's not good. Also, if you live in LA, oh my God, where LA girl is now. Turning left is insane.
What? Turning left?
Turning left onto a busy street is crazy.
Like, give me an example.
Coming up the street, like, let's say you're pulling onto Santa Monica. And you have to turn left, but it's not from like La Brea or Hill. You're turning left.
You don't have a traffic light.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is wild.
That shit, I will be there for 18 days.
Or even trying to get across to the side. Like Santa Monica's a busy street, and it comes down the street, doesn't have any traffic lights. Bitch, but listen, this is why I'm so happy that I learned how to drive on the East Coast in New York and in LA. I mean, in drive in New York, because I don't give a fuck. And I know this is bad. I know this is not great. But because you will never get out, I will stop the coming traffic this way and I will inch my car in. And now everyone's mad at me, but I'm going to get across. Otherwise, I'm sitting there for like 20 minutes trying to cross the road. You got to be aggressive, offensive.
A pet peeve of mine is people who follow too close behind other cars when driving.
Yeah, that can be annoying.
There should be 3 1000s between you and the car in front of you, minimum at all times.
Is
minimum?
Is this a law or just something you're making up?
It's what I believe. It might be a law. I don't know, but
I think
there should be 3 1000s. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. You and the car in front of you should not be passing the same moment in less than 3 1000s.
I think the law, like when I redid my California thing, I think it's either 2 cars or 3 cars, one of them.
But I think it also changes based on like this because the distance changes with the speed, right? So if the car in front of you is passing the spot and then you pass the spot 1 1000 after them, you're way too close. You are way too close.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense, but I think 3 cars width is always a safe, like whether it's fast or slow.
Well, 3 cars width is insane if you're on a street that's not that long, like a small street. 3 cars is insane.
Maybe
3 cars back is crazy.
whatever
That's
the
why I
legal
say
thing
do it
is.
in
Maybe
time.
it's
Do it
two.
in
Maybe it's
time
two.
as opposed to doing it in an actual distance.
Let's take a break and we'll talk about your timing later.
Spring is all about fresh starts, fresh things, and Pears Eyewear is making it easier than ever.
A fresh cut, a fresh color,
a new
fresh
do, a new color. Pear Eyewear is making it really easy, super easy to refresh your look with their newest colorways. They've dropped 3 stunning new base frames, colors warm honey, hello somebody, retro lavender, hello somebody else, and cool gray, hello to that last person. So whether you're looking for something bold or something classic, there's a perfect match for you. And the best part, you can switch up your style in an instant with their endless collection of top frames that snap right on.
I love top frames and bottom frames personally. But I also love that Pear Eyewear makes it so easy and affordable to personalize your glasses. Base frames start at just $60 and top frames start at only $25. So you can change your look as often as you want without breaking the bank. Y'all, Realty Bob and I were literally just talking about the new drop and how cool they look. So this is very timely. Plus, if you use an FSA or HSA, you can put those dollars toward your prescription eyewear, which is such a great perk. And if you're like me and Bob and love a deal, Pear is giving you 15% off your first pair when you use code Sibling15 at paireyewear.com. That's PAIR eyewear.com, code Sibling15. Go check them out and switch up your style this season. Let's be real. Everything is more expensive right now. And the last thing anyone wants is to get buried in credit card debt just trying to keep up. But if you're looking for a way to build credit without getting trapped in high interest payments, Chime's Credit Builder Card is the way to go. It's a secured credit card with no annual fees, no interest, and no credit check to apply. Use your own money to set your spending limit, and with on-time payments, you can build credit while avoiding debt.
The on-time payments are very important, y'all. And here's a bonus. With Chime, you can get access to My Pay, which lets you access up to $500 of your paycheck before payday with no mandatory fees. Plus, you can overdraft up to $200 with SpotMe, access 50,000 fee-free ATMs, and even send and receive money without worrying about extra charges. Turn your everyday purchase into steps toward your financial goals with Chime Credit Builder Credit Card. Get started today at chime.com/sibling. That's chime.com/sibling.
Chime feels like progress. The Chime Credit Builder Visa credit card is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Out-of-network ATM withdrawal and OTC advance fees may apply. Late payment may negatively impact your credit score. Results may vary. MyPay eligibility requirements apply. Credit limits range $20 to $500. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.
Hey, I know the video just cut off, and I know you're upset about it because you want to see the dolls. I know you do, but there is one way to see us. Go to our Patreon, right, Roberta?
That's right. And not only will you see the rest of this video, you're going to see so many exclusive videos. You get to see some of our one-woman shows. You get to watch our Untucked Thoughts. You get to see, listen, there is, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, it's the best Patreon in the business.
100%, bar none.
All right, let's get back to the episode.
Let's do it. Okay, we're back. I'm looking up the LA. How many cars should you be legally driving? In the United States, the legal width for most vehicles is, not the width of actual fucking cars.
Jacob, can you look up the distance that should be the distance between the car in front of you and the car in your car?
Yeah.
I'll say it. Just say it to me. So that's what I was saying. Yeah, depending on how fast you're going. So like 1 car for every mile per hour you're going.
So if you're going 60 miles an hour, that's
60 cars. So that doesn't make sense. 6 cars. 6 cars.
That's a lot.
I mean, I guess maybe that's a lot. I think 3. Listen, in my humble opinion, this is not legal advice.
Bob is rewriting the traffic.
3 1,000s. 3 1,000s is 1,000. So if the car in front of you is crossing over this intersection, you should pass that car 3 1,000s next. So it'd be boom, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. Then you cross the same distance. In my humble opinion.
Do you address pet peeves of loved ones?
Monet.
I know the answer to this question.
No, I'm actually really chill. I don't say anything. I just kind of let things go under the radar. I'm just chill about it. I'm a people pleaser.
Oh, got it.
No, I address things immediately. Immediately.
The factor.
Which I do think that people think is confrontational, and it is. But I think you've actually gotten that from me. You used to be less confrontational when I first met you.
No, I just think it's as I've gotten. Yes, I was. I think it's just as I've gotten like older in life. I think age really teaches you a lot about like what you're willing to put up with and what you want. When I was a younger 20-something, what you met me when I was 22? How old was I when you met me? 20? Yeah, like 20. No, 21. 20, you met me when I was 22. I was like fresh out of college. I was such a little oomph.
A little what? Oomph?
Oomph.
What is a oomph?
It's what does it stand for, Jacob?
One of my followers?
Yeah. Like a little.
I don't think that's how that's used.
Okay. That's what I thought oomph meant.
I think it means one of my followers. It's like people would be like, "Oh, one of my followers is a so and so."
Yeah, but I feel like on X, I would see like, oh, look at this oomph, like, and I feel like I've seen the context of it being a little sub. But I think maybe that was the context of the porn Twitters.
Maybe that person maybe one of their followers is a sub.
But I feel like I always see it in that context on Twitter, though. You know what I mean?
Because you would watch a lot of porn on Twitter.
I don't. I've shifted to OnlyFans.
Oh, hey, somebody, hey. Speaking of pet peeves, when I log into your OnlyFans, if the content you have on there is something I can see on Instagram, not only am I unfollowing, I'm blocking you.
Block the OnlyFans? Oh.
On all platforms. That's crazy.
Yeah. It should be. I mean, it's whatever you want your content to be, sure. But yeah, if I'm going to OnlyFans, I'm expecting a certain type of explicit content for sure.
Especially if you're insinuating, or if I log into OnlyFans, I have to pay $5 a month, and then I get in there, and there's still no nudity, and you're trying to make me pay an extra $15 to see your genitals.
Yeah, I don't see those often though, so I haven't seen it though.
That upsets me.
Yeah. Can you illuminate us on an OnlyFans creator that has disappointed you recently?
So to be honest, I actually haven't been on OnlyFans in a long time because for a while you couldn't use Twitter to log into OnlyFans. At least from my phones, both of my phones, I could not do it. So when I would go to log in, it kept redirecting me back to this weird page. So I was off of OnlyFans for like 3 or 4 months because I could not log into my OnlyFans.
Off of OnlyFans is crazy. What about Just for Fans?
I've never used it once.
I'll be Just for Fans for sure. Because sometimes some people they don't do OnlyFans. So you have
I know, and I don't see their stuff.
No, I'll log in for sure because I want to see.
What will make you say what is like? Let me know right now. If I'm moderately interested, if your OnlyFans is less than $5, I'm signing up immediately. Immediately.
Mine is less than 10, but I'll unsubscribe right away though.
Oh, hey. Putting the Monet in Monet exchange.
But if you are 1099, I'm not doing it.
Not even if they're also. I will also look at the price, and I will look at how many videos and posts you have. If you have over 1,000, I'll pay $10.99.
He's making a list. They're checking it.
If you have if you have 15 posts, I'll see you in a couple of months.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
I'll see you in a couple of months when you build up your resume. I'll come back and see you because I'm not paying $10 to look at 5 pictures.
But also some I would do it, and then the content was great. It'll expire, and you know what? I'll come back 3 months from now and be like, oh, I want to check to see what.
Oh, I always subscribe and I subscribe immediately.
Yeah,
because I will forget.
Yeah, 100%. And I'll come back later on to see. Oh, look at that! Look, oh, that's nice.
You have any OF creators you want to shout out?
No.
Not even one. You don't want to. You want to big up nobody. You don't want to support people in their small business.
No. Do they support me on their small business?
Probably. You don't know.
Well,
Not one person you want to shout out. That's crazy.
no.
Damn, you cold blooded, Monet. When did you become such a mean bitch?
When I met you, it's about the time
You're
it
welcome.
happened. It's about
And
the
look how
time-
profitable your life has been since you met me.
something. We posted that another Wicked trailer, Wicked podcast, and the comments were like, "Y'all, Jacob and Bob, y'all have got to chill on the Wicked." I was like, "Thank you."
Okay, to be clear, there were a few like that, and the other folks were like, and then other folks were like, there people come in like being speak for yourself. There were lots of comments being like, there were like 3 or 4 being like, I can't. And then
It was
and then,
not 3
and
or
then right
4.
underneath,
Bob was
and then right underneath, we'll count them together. So the Monet will not hyperbolize.
Bob will
So the Monet
diminish
cannot
y'all's
hyperbolize for
voices.
you all.
Bob will diminish y'all's voices.
Yeah, I will, especially when Monet's inflating them and lying.
Okay.
There are
First,
76
I'm
comments.
going in order. Do we actually talk about Wicked? Oh, the whole time. There's something else.
Yeah.
No, it's more. This one is about the musicals. And then, oh, well, actually, the person, unfortunate thing, I don't know what that means, subsequently sent me into orbit. And, oh, okay, Rafa.x, enough with Wicked, please. That's one.
Okay.
And then the next one says, is there another one about Wicked? Smiling, crying face. I don't know. That's. I'm not sure what that is. Monet. I'm screwing up Monet naming too.
Now let's discuss these. You're skipping over. You're skipping over stuff
because
like
these aren't. That's about.
But you're skipping over stuff like, well, Elphaba and her family moved to Quadling country after she has numerous outbursts in childhood. Her mother. You're missing. You're telling me that the legend. You're skipping over all the ones that are saying they love it.
That's not true. I haven't even gotten there yet.
Here's one that says, Monet's right. We're over the Wicked content. The next comment says, speak for yourself.
So that's 3 opposed to.
Here's one says, more wicked, more wicked, more wicked, exclamation points. Yeah. Monet, stop scanning. You're embarrassing
You said there were only 4. I've already counted 3. I'm only like in a quarter through the comments.
Okay, here we go.
Right. This is the 4th one. Literally been talking about Wicked so much. Laugh my ass off. And now it's a quadling one.
They did not say it's a bad thing. They just said they talk about Wicked so much that you're equating that to something bad.
Okay, you're equating it to something good.
I know I did not. I didn't describe it to anything. So you did.
So we're saying Rye is a neutral party.
Yeah. But you're skipping over all the ones where you're skipping over every comment where they are loving the. By the way, okay. I also want to be clear about. And I also want to be clear about one more thing. Who brought up Wicked just now?
I brought it up. I'm not doing a whole podcast about Wicked.
I want to ask again. Monet keeps acting like me and Jacob are the ones who want to. But I want to ask y'all in the comments who. Almost every time we've talked about Wicked, you brought it up.
That's not true. And AB, which is the 4th comment, you're telling me that. Oh no, that's on my London cast.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Monet's right.
To quote Lil Kim, shut the fuck up.
Who the fuck won war? AB says Monet's right. We're over the Wicked content. Jacob and Bob can start their own musical theater podcast if y'all want, honey. And then,
but also, why are you skipping over all the comments that are enjoying the content? Why are you skipping over those? That's my only question.
Because you started this, just saying there were only 3 or 4 comments.
I said there were like 3 or 4. I didn't say. Oh, I said, but the point is, there aren't that many. But you're skipping over all the ones that are enjoying it.
I'm here to count the ones that missed it.
And you're skipping over the ones that are like, speak for yourself, bitch. I'm enjoying this content.
So you count those. I'm counting the ones you said.
And also, Mona, if you're sick of talking about Wicked, stop talking about Wicked. You keep bringing it up.
This is not about Wicked. This is about our podcast, bitch.
If you're sick of talking about Wicked, stop
this is
talking about
podcast,
Wicked.
not Wicked.
Podcast about what, though?
What?
Which podcast?
About our lives, the Sibling Rivalry.
And but which podcast?
The rivalry is about us doing Wicked a lot on the podcast.
But then why do you keep bringing up Wicked?
I'm not bringing it up. I'm bringing up our podcast, bitch.
But which podcast were you talking about? Which one? Which episode?
The one about Wicked.
Thank you.
But about what podcast, though? Sibling Rivalry. Sibling Rivalry. It is fair game on the podcast, honey. You know that.
We have done over 1,000 episodes. You can talk about any episode. We've done over 1,000.
Yeah, and you know what? Any episode, including this one, correct? So is this not one of our episodes or is it not? Is it not or is it? Thank you.
And you're bringing up Wicked. And I can almost guarantee y'all that the next time Wicked is brought up on this podcast, I can almost guarantee without a shadow of a doubt that Monet will be the one to bring it up.
It will be you.
It's been you.
No, it's you. You're the
one. She's the one you want. It's her. It's her.
one. Right. Case category closed.
So macaroni and cheese.
Yes.
What are your touring pet peeves?
Oh, touring pet peeves. I'm not having a meal after the show. Like, if I'm on tour,
What's your favorite meal after the show?
I like it on tour. I like to kind of keep it clean as much as possible. I like a grilled chicken salad, a grilled chicken Caesar salad. And if I'm feeling real spicy, I also normally get from a bar or something. I'll get some wings also.
I love wings. This one lady on Twitter said, "Black people, can we leave wings back in 2024?"
No.
And then someone said, "Bitch, we're about to leave you back in 2024."
Yeah. Why?
I don't know why she said it. I didn't interview her about it, but she was like, "Can we leave wings back in 2024?" Maybe she don't like wings.
I fucking love a wing. I love a
I
wing.
can't imagine liking meat and not liking wings. Like if you're like I'm a vegetarian or something, but like I can't fathom a world where someone's like, I do like the way chicken tastes, but I just don't like wings. That does I literally can't even. That doesn't even make sense to me.
Ty says that the best wings in LA are Hot Wings Cafe.
Oh, the one over on Melrose.
I don't know where it's at. I've never been there.
Yeah, it's on Melrose. It's right across from the Orange Theory.
Is it good?
I've never been. Should we go and should we try to find the best wings in LA?
I mean, yeah, I'm down. I've still never had Dave's hot chicken, so
What?
I never had Dave's hot chicken.
Do you like hot chicken though? Like Tennessee hot chicken?
Is that a rub or is it dripping in sauce?
It's like an oil and a rub.
No,
So they're kind of oily and they have rub on them.
I never had that.
I mean, I've had them. I've had obviously I've had Tennessee hot chicken. I mean, Dave's hot gets pretty hot. I have a video with Nick that you all can go check out on the on Nick's YouTube page where we ate Dave's hot chicken and Nick was dying 1,000 deaths. Like
Well, girl,
1,000.
you give Nick some fucking mayonnaise. They're like, oh my god.
Oh, girl, Nick was freaking out at medium, and I'm not kidding.
Nick is wild.
I was
Does
listening
Nick
to
even
TikTok
put
live
black
yesterday.
pepper on his food?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because black pepper's not
Probably.
spicy like that. It's just gives a little flavor. He probably can't even put it on his food.
Girl, I'm telling you, medium. He went crazy at medium. So the other day I was on live with this girl, and she told me that she had that I don't know why I just did not believe her. I just didn't believe her. She said that she had not seen picture, video, tweet, Instagram, YouTube, seen hide nor tail of DJ Khaled in 10 years. I didn't believe her. Like, what world do you live in where you can escape DJ Khaled like that?
I will say he not like I feel like he was really popular like before pandemic.
For sure.
He was everywhere.
But you haven't seen anything. You haven't seen DJ Khaled's face in 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years is a little crazy. But I would say in the past like 3-4 years, I don't think I've seen him much at all. But also, I don't listen to this type of music. I don't watch TV shows or listen to artists that have DJ Khaled in. So I'm not,
I don't listen to DJ Khaled music either, but I have seen his face. Like, for example, sometimes I think of someone who I can't stop seeing, even though I do not listen to their music or do not see them, like
that guy.
Sabrina
the
Carpenter.
voice. Oh.
I keep seeing her. I keep seeing Sabrina Carpenter. I'm not seeking her music out. I keep seeing her. Now, granted, she's right now. She's of the moment. But in the past 10 years, DJ Khaled has been of the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's Blake Shelton. I feel like I see Blake Shelton all the time. I don't listen to country.
I don't listen to Drake. I do not listen to Drake.
Blake Shelton.
No, I'm talking about a different person. I moved to Drake. I don't listen to Drake, but I can't stop seeing him.
I see Kendrick Lamar a lot too. And I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar but he's also of the moment. Like he had like one of the
they're very of the moment. But to say you have not seen a picture, like she's like, he has not crawled across my screen in 10 years. I just don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
For me, a touring pet peeve, even though you didn't ask me.
Do you
care?
What's your touring pet peeve, Bob?
Thank you. It's like pulling teeth around here to get one lousy compliment. What's that from?
No idea.
Jake, you Google that. It's like pulling teeth around to get one lousy compliment. Anyway, I really don't like girls who talk too long at the meet and greet.
And what's too long?
Golden Girls, thank you. For me, too long is okay. I'm gonna show you what I think is a great meet and greet. You'll be the fan. I'll be Bobby Drag Queen, okay? Hey, welcome.
Wow, you're huge.
I know, I'm very, very tall. Is this your first time? What's your name?
Janessa.
Hey, Janessa. Is this your first time seeing me?
No, Janessa.
Janessa. I thought I said Janessa. Is this your first time seeing me?
Yes, my first time seeing you.
Oh no! But I love this shirt. It's really cute. Or what is that? Is that like a scene, like a landscape?
Yeah, so it's a watercolor that I quilted into the shearling top.
Oh, that's so cute. All right, let's do a picture real quick. You ready?
Wait, I just had to tell you one of my favorite moments from Drag Race.
Okay.
So you were on the episode when Michelle called your drag ratchet. And like, I just love the way that you like embraced it and like you like took it and you like took the moment and you like just became really empowered. And like, I just love that moment and it made me feel strong. I feel like I could do that in my life.
Oh, thank you, Jalissa. That's really sweet. Let's do the picture real quick. You ready?
Janessa. Damn, Bob, you know how to say my name? Ain't you from New York? You know how to say Janessa?
I'm not from New York. I lived in New York.
Yeah, but you be calling yourself an iconic New Yorker. So is you not? Or
is Janessa a name that's native to New York or something? You dumb bitch. Why the fuck would you ask if Janessa is a name from New York?
Because it was made in New York, nigga.
Does Janessa have the highest? Does New York have the highest amount of Janessas?
I bet you.
What kind of
look it up.
Question was that?
What's your little fucking Google Pixel? That probably don't get no motherfucking service. Look it the fuck up. Janessa from Puerto Rico in the Bronx. What's good?
I would say as a quick timeout, interesting for Monet to slander Google Pixel. Y'all go to Monet's Google Pixel commercial. Anyway, back in the scene. That was crazy. That was a crazy take from a Google Pixel sponsor.
And
that was
crazy. You can get your Google Pixels today at google.com, y'all. They're great.
Yeah, that was... But yeah, I do quick, but with the girls who were like, they're doing too much. That interaction was too long. That was too long. What's your name? A genuine compliment. I ask you a question about yourself. We take a picture. I say thank you, and I can do all that in about a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty quick at meet and greets because I run a fast meet and greet. But I get all the information and no one feels short. We all have a good time. And because again, there are like a lot of people in line trying to get their thing, and then when you spend longer with someone, it can make someone else feel like, oh, I didn't get that amount of time. So I try to keep it as even as possible with everyone, so everyone feels like they got a similar experience.
Well, also the meet and greet is before the show. There's a show happening afterwards. There are people waiting in the lobby. Sometimes they're waiting outside if the lobby's not big enough. They're just literally waiting outside during the meet and greet.
Yeah.
And I think it's inconsiderate to people at the back of the line if you're taking so much time with the people with each person. You're taking way too much time.
Also the girlies, there's like a professional photographer taking pictures of someone taking pictures, and then they get their phone back. They're like, oh, before I leave, I'm gonna take my phone out. Can you please just do a video for my sister? She was gonna get tickets, but she didn't want to waste her money to see you. But can you just please do a video with her?
That would be crazy. Once they don't want to waste their money to see. That would be insane.
That's kind of what they say. But like, yeah, my sister. I came out to the show. My sister's off today. She's off. She's actually like to her 3 days off this week, and she's really rich and she could afford to buy tickets, but she didn't want to come and get tickets for the show. So can you just take a video for her? I'm like.
You know, I hate when people come to the show and they go, I couldn't get anyone to come with me. You ever hear them say that? Yeah. I couldn't convince a single person to come to this fucking show. If you can believe it. I was begging everyone. I offered to buy tickets. They all said no. Anyway, say hi to my mom. She doesn't really know you, but take a picture for her anyway.
Girl, that's the thing. Tell me to take a video picture for someone that has no idea who I am. I'm like, why? Why? Do you know what I recently gotten into? Well,
what have you recently gotten into?
This would be a pet peeve of mine that I would do to myself. I would be mad at myself that I wasn't stopping the behavior. I would like get chips, and I would never buy bag chip closers. So my chips, I just crumple the bag and roll it up in there.
Clip.
Yeah, a bag clip. Yes. And so I finally got some bag
clip.
And I finally got some of them, and now all my chips stay fresh in the cupboard while they're experiencing their lives.
I got to keep it a buck with you. I have never had a bag of chips last that long. I don't think I've ever had a bag of chips get stale unless I literally like forgot the bag was there, like in the back seat of my car or something. I have never had a bag of chips last long enough in my home to go stale, ever. If Monet knows, anyone who's been to my house knows I do not have groceries. I don't keep groceries in the house. We do not have groceries because I just eat everything.
Eat everything.
Monet eats everything. Nick is so funny. Nick honestly ate with that one.
See,
I ain't even gonna lie.
How are y'all? So the friend group went to PV, and like I was and I'm not there. Obviously, I'm here at home. But they all got different hotel rooms, and I was like, guys, it would have been such a better trip. And I think in the future we can organize this if we just all do one big Airbnb together, because our friend group thrives. We can all just kind of be in the same space together, playing games, watching videos and stuff together. But when everyone has different hotel rooms, so the only communal place y'all can really get together is at dinner and at the beach, right?
Yeah, but how do you have plans for a trip you're not even on? How do you have
Because
opinions
we've
on a
been
trip you're not
trying to
even
plan
part
this
of?
trip we tried to plan it in 30 days. And what are y'all doing?
Oh, so I think the issue is that somebody in the friend group, who I'm not going to name, but somebody wants to have a trade, but also is self-conscious about bringing trade back to a public Airbnb.
Would you bring trade back to an Airbnb, Ma?
Yeah,
I would.
I totally would. But I would make sure I got a room close to the front, so y'all don't have to always be my business, because y'all don't need to see me.
You don't pick the room. We all pick rooms together.
Y'all don't need to see me getting 2 or 3 trade and fucking. Y'all need to see 3 niggas roll up in the Airbnb at 1, 2, or 3 a.m.
I want to ride that train and ride it. Woo woo. Coming.
You ever have
heard that song?
I don't know what song that even is.
You know the song? I want to ride that train and ride it. Woo woo.
Oh yeah,
I want to ride that train.
Yeah. It's like a 90s song.
Yeah.
You ever had like a particularly like hoary experience, and you look back and it's like, oh my God, I cannot believe that I was just being such a whore. You ever feel like that?
Those are all. I'm pretty hoary all the time.
Well, I mean,
I'm
in
pretty
terms of the
consistently
number,
hoary.
in terms of the volume of trade that's happening.
I mean, I've had a few really successful days, but usually I would say this: I'd be horny, but after I've done it once, I will need like 12 hours before I want to do it again.
But I don't always
Minimum.
come. Like if I'm hooking up with someone, if I don't come, I'll be 5 deep, 6 deep.
Well, that's understandable. But I feel like if you're bottoming, you don't always come. But I feel like if the top doesn't come, the bottom gets really disappointed, and it doesn't feel like a good experience for them.
Or if it's side behavior, like I'll do side stuff, and that person come, and then they'll be like, "Well, I want you to come." I'll be like, "No, it's okay." That's good, bitch. Nigga, the guy when they're too stacked on top of each other, and then I'm like, and then I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, "Nigga, you need to go." And I'm trying to
Just ask them if they want to have a guest star.
No, I don't want cross pollination. That's too much.
But you're gonna fuck 3 niggas in one day, but you don't want cross pollination. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't want them to know. I'm doing the. I don't need them to know. No. And I
So you don't do threesomes?
No, I have not. The last threesome I had was when I used to go to bath party. I have not had a threesome since like I used to go to bathhouses.
Have you ever walked in on? Have you ever been the guest star in the text that's already happening?
I mean, at a bathhouse, yes, but I'm typically.
I've been there before, and I feel like a celebrity guest star on a Disney show.
Wait, so
when they walk in there, everyone be like, "Woo!"
Someone was hooking up, and they told you to come over, and then was it like a situation like doors open, just come in, or you rang the bell?
So someone told me to come over. They were like, "I'm already hooking up with this guy," and then like you can come over. So I actually got there first.
Got it.
And then the other guy was getting ready, and then the other guy showed up. Then the third guy showed up when I was there, but he was in the bathroom getting ready. Now they had already been hooking up like in the past. They had like a history of hooking up. This was like my first time hooking up with this guy. And then we ended up getting it on, but then I had to go to a show. I had some comedy to do, so I had to leave like right into I had to leave like almost immediately. It was so annoying. And the guy was getting ready for a long time. Then like immediately we had to go. Like almost immediately. It was so annoying.
Yeah, I try to if I'm having multiple appointments, I try to stack them. Like I try to allot for the time, but sometimes things just lead to another and things go longer than it is.
Before we go, can you please tell them about your
No, move on.
Okay.
Cut that part out.
Loop it.
You're so rude.
Jay, if you're not afraid of Monet, you'll loop it.
Jay and I have respect for each other in our friendship. We're not like you and your friend. They're just disrespectful. We have respect for each other.
What friend? You talking about you? What do you mean, Miller friend? Are you talking about yourself, bitch?
No, your other friends, because we're not friends. I said friends. We are not friends. We're coworkers. Don't ever fucking forget that. We are not friends, bitch. We are coworkers. Okay? Don't you ever call me your
boss.
Friend. Don't you ever call me
my name is on your check.
Ever call me your fucking friend?
Who signed your checks?
Monet Exchange. And
Who signs your checks?
Don't you ever call me your friend again. Ever.
Who signs your checks? Look at your check next time.
Forever.
See whose name is on it.
Forever.
You know what name is signed on your checks? Donald. No, I'm kidding. All right, actually, it's Donald. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for coming.
We'll see
listening to
y'all
the
on the
pod.
same vein.
Bye.